Hey, good morning, guys. Give me a few minutes. I'm just running to the bathroom real quick.
Oh yeah, no problem. Morning.
Morning. Let me get the stream going. Alright, I'll be right back.
Sure. Yeesh. Need to see a couple of meme stocks break over here. We got Tupperware and we've got yellow. Oops. What the hell? I can't type today. Fighting a little head cold this week, so kind of bear with me if I'm sniffling a bit. God, I want to short that so bad. Just have to be patient. The one thing with yellow is that if you look at a 5-minute chart and zoom way out, you can see it's been holding above the 5-minute 200 period for a couple days now. So there's still a little strength there, and until it cracks through that 5-minute 200 period, I'm gonna wait patiently and bide my time. The other thing is the options chain is just extremely overpriced on that thing. Like $1 puts with 1 month expiration or so, running at like 25, 30 cents. It's just ridiculous. Those need to be like 5 cents before I'm interested. And kind of the same with Tupperware. It's like just the options chain is blown way out of proportion. And you'll get that with extreme volatility like this. But if you're patient and you wait for price to kind of plateau and implied volatility to fall off, you can get in and get some good scalps, short and you know parabolic short squeeze garbage like that. And there's a couple others I wanted to look at. I apologize for not having screens up, but I'll put up some screenshots.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Morning. I hope you took profit on that McDonald position yesterday.
No, I didn't get in it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It wasn't just moving, it was moving just too slow.
And as soon as it cracked through that 92, it was on its way.
I mean, it did hit overnight with this drop that we had. It did hit my go short target, really,
Right.
right? 290.05 was my go short target, but I didn't get in it.
All good. There's plenty of other plays out there too. So there's a lot of bear moves.
Yeah, I mean the puts went from 150 to 213, you know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be in the money right now. I mean, it would be in the money, but
Right.
right now, yeah. But who knows, man?
I did put together a decent little short on GM. I got a target of 36 on that one.
Man.
Yep. Every chance I get, I short GM. I enjoy it.
Yeah, they've already been saved. They've
Yep.
already been saved by the government once, you know.
I'm this That's just how I get my tax dollars back from it. I short it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy today. I'm down to only one Apex account, and I am self-funding my accounts now. So
Yeah.
we
It's
go from
and, you know,
trading 6, 8 contracts to one.
yep. Yep.
We go from making 10 grand to a grand, which is fine. I'm good with that. I just don't want to go through the bullshit anymore with Apex, man. I don't know. I had it. I said I'm gonna have one account. I'm gonna use it for my bot and give it that 30% consistency that they keep asking.
Right.
Yeah, they got into some bullshit with me on the 30% consistency. I mean, like, dude, it's like there's no way for me to be 30% consistent. One day I'll make a shitload of money, the next day I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what bothers me too. It's like they want you to be consistent every day. I'm like, okay, well, if they don't care about the difference between getting the account to the funding goal versus what I do with it when it's funded, I'm good because I can get it funded really quickly. But the outcome is going to be like I have to kind of throttle myself to be just taking a few trades a day instead of doing what I normally do, where I can just scalp the living crap out of chop.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to maintain, consistency is what they want, and I know I'm gonna be butting heads with them on that. So I said I'm gonna try and jump through all their little stupid hoops and see if I can just take my first distribution and fund myself with it.
That's pretty
A-
much what I've done.
And then worst case scenario, if that falls apart, I'll be able to fund it myself in a few months here anyway. So screw it. But I will definitely not be opening a Rhythmic account. Holy crap. That is the most horrid broker I've ever used in my life.
Now, so what I did with the rhythmic one, I did
Oh, hey, market's open, by the way.
what's that?
The market's open, by the way.
Oh yeah. We're chopped. So what I did
I think we're
with the
gonna hit
rhythmic
450.
one, I downloaded the Ninja in my machine,
Yeah,
and then I did the key setting, and with that key setting, then I put the rhythmic account there,
right.
which also gives me a SIM account for free.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. Good morning, good morning.
All right.
All right, we've hit the 4564 area of interest.
I think we're going to 452 on SPY.
Yep, I got 4559 on the E as a ADR liquidity area.
Yeah, 4556 is the upper edge of that liquidity zone that I have. Yeah, she can trip. It can go all the way down to 4548, in my opinion.
Oh, I got, I had yesterday 4580 as a target, and you know
Nice.
we hit it after that gap overnight. But I do have 4541 on the ES as a level and 4531. So 4541. And then if we break that, man, then it's like 44.98 because
Yeah.
we still have that huge gap on the daily to close that we haven't closed at the 43.25.
Yeah, I
But
think I
Kevin,
might
this
have
is
to
your
put.
show, man. Sorry, bud.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. I was trying to answer the guy in the YouTube comments, but that's cool.
Oh,
That's
I didn't even notice.
alright. He was just asking for Apple Spy and Carvana. Let's see.
Carvana's kind of a trip. Yeah, I almost don't like to trade it, but it's got its quirks.
Yeah. It's at like yesterday's view app area of interest, the 47 even-ish. So I mean if we hold there, great, but if we're just strong to the bear side, I don't see anything playing out long.
I can see a mean revision to $45 in the works on
Nvidia the
Carvana.
weakest.
And then
Nvid
I'm wanting to short yellow and Tupperware, but the options change is way too high.
yeah. Alright, we're coming down to the 30-minute demand zone on ES.
So is anyone that used Ninja Trader here? Does anyone have a problem with the charts not showing?
That
I
doesn't.
got no charts.
Alright, let's
Oh,
see if
there it
we...
is. It popped up now.
There we go. Yellow took over. I want to see it break through 3, and then we can get down to the 2s.
I want to see how volume's looking. Volume just strong to the bear side.
I think 452 even is our next target here on SPY. Go, baby, go. I got a couple put spreads open on SPY.
Nice.
So far, rocking 175% return, baby.
Nice.
I love the debit spread, man, because the risk is just so stupid low on them.
Is that the one you did make a video on already?
I've done debit spreads, and the technique for getting into them on SPY has been holding true.
Gotcha.
The next thing I need to do is an instruction on the swap strategy, or a little more in depth on the swap strategy, because that's where the real change occurs in your trading style.
I'm looking for if we could break this low right here on NASDAQ and fail to hold below it. Seeing if we liquidity grab there, right? See if people are looking at it. Oh, it's the second 5-minute candle of the day. First one was super bearish. See if we continue. But let's see if we liquidity grab some liquidity and pump right back up. Because last night we did
Right.
sell off, but we also pumped last night too.
There's an angular support there that was just kind of looming. That's an old trend line. Let's see, that thing dates back to the root on that thing is July 5th.
All right.
And it's just a really old fan line.
I don't like that MES, not MES, MNQ and NQ. They're different.
Yeah, that diverged quite a bit.
Yeah. Alright, we're back to where we bounced pre-market in this area of interest on NASDAQ. Just so weak. Can't go along on something weak like this.
Oop. I'm just waiting to close my short, and then I will be well, I might convert that. Depends on the percentage. Like if I break the 250% level, I'll swap it into a butterfly.
Part of me is considering grabbing a long position on NQ right here because this was a strong area of interest and just have a stop loss super small, 10-point stop loss. But but it's just too weak. I ain't trying to get ran over.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you can always trade the counter trend right here, the little pullback, just like it happened right now. Doop, doop, doop.
Yeah, but what do we want to be in for a second?
But it's not.
That's not a confirmed pullback.
Yeah, it's not,
ES is
not
sort of trying to pull back in the 30-minute demand zone.
I think that's a bear flag.
turn off the sound. Right.
What time frame you looking at?
A 5-second.
That's crazy. You crazy, Jeremy. 5 second.
And 452.60 is the resistance on this little bear flag on the 5 second. Let's see if it cracks it.
We are getting that pullback from that zone on NASDAQ. Maybe if we push lower one more time within this next minute, then I'll grab a position. See if we pump.
Come on, reject. I'm sitting with my finger over the button to close my spread position.
Aw, man. Right out that zone. Let's see if we get a long position thing
Just
going.
barely. 452.80 is mean revision on the 5 second. And just nailed that. Okay.
4-to-1 risk to reward on that trade if you entered in that zone. So I'm gonna be again. I do want that zone to be touched.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I told you guys right below the 49, 45, 59 area where we had the liquidity on the ADR there. Bounce, sweetie, bounce.
Mean revision's done. Right to the 200 period on the 5 second. Now we're printing a tweezer top.
Come back lower again. Come back lower
We're about to
again.
hit 200 on the 10 second here too.
Buyers are stepping in.
For
So the
moment,
thing is this gonna go to and try to close that overnight opening gap? That's way up there.
yeah. Maybe like 455. Hard to say. We got a range break here happening right after that mean revision.
I do want to take this long. I'm just staying patient. Can't just jump in to jump in.
That's right.
What's up, Victoria?
Try not to jump in.
Yeah, you don't have to be in a position.
That's right. Cash is a position.
It's like we say, a lot of most of the successful traders spend about 80% of their time waiting, 20% of the time trading.
Nice. I might start my position here. But I'd really rather us get back into the zone. But I missed that zone entry. So I'm going to have to move up my risk to reward on that. But we still got 3.5 minutes. Yeah, I'm probably going to look to enter NASDAQ on a light position. Literally just starting the position. Oh yeah, there you go. Give us that pullback. Drop, drop, drop. VIX is trying to go lower. Oh no, don't go without me. We got 2.5 minutes left in this. What's the 5-second chart telling you, Jeremy?
We got a short measured move up to 453.25. And then we might break over there. It's just upper range from that retracement.
Nice. Come on, give us a pullback. Drop, drop, drop. Meta trying to reverse back up. Tesla trying to pop out of its key level area of interest. Same with Nvidia. Come on, trap people. Let's go. No, not me. Alright, I'll start the position. Where at?
And if it breaks range and goes to the bull side, it'll go to like 453.80.
Oh, we got divergence, I just realized. Nice divergence. Yeah. Like really clean divergence. Here to here. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some contracts. This is gonna reverse, I believe.
Gonna go short?
No, I'm gonna go long. We got divergence. We got NASDAQ created a lower low and ES created a higher low.
there is an angular resistance right here where we're at, so I'd
Got
wait
you.
for confirmation. I'll get a chart in the chat there for you.
Nice, nice.
It's just if you get a channel break, you'll get a 50% revision, which goes to about actually 453.60 the target. So you could go long for a very short scalp.
Yeah, I started my NASDAQ position on that little pump.
But just be, very nimble about taking profit on that revision, because that is half of that trend.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you're seeing on the 5-second chart right there, is a bunch of people taking profit right at that target. It's always 50%, man.
Come back lower one more time. Fill me for another contract.
10 seconds, it should print a long wick on this 1-minute bar here and close it underneath that angular resistance.
Oh man.
There it is. So while you were doing a quick long scalp, I was waiting to do a short scalp.
Nice, nice. We're gonna set some sell stops.
Right.
There we
That was 2
go.
points. I'm out.
Nice. I'm long. I got NASDAQ long. I'm in my full contract size right now. But it's getting wicky, so I got a tight stop on it.
Yeah, I'd keep it super tight. Because if this breaks over, it's going back to...
I hate my entry, though. My entry's crap.
yeah, this will run back to... probably right down to 455. Or 45.55.
Let's see.
Was a bull trap.
What's VIX doing? VIX is trying to drop. Yeah, tight stop on us. Like right there. Right there. I think we break the wick on NASDAQ to go lower. And then
Alright.
then go back higher.
There's 50% retracement of the previous little bullish trend there. Right here.
ES getting weak at the top of this 195. Yeah, we'll see. Definitely not the biggest fan of this. Divergence might not play out. We gotta see. Just staying patient.
We might get a little 2-point revision on this to the bull side, but then it's going to break over again. And GM can just slowly melt down for me. That'd be great. Give me more of my tax dollars back. Bail out a company and then they run most of their business to China.
China.
Right?
Right, guys, I've set a trade up, but I've got to go. I've got an appointment. I might see you all after.
All right,
Thank you.
Victoria.
See you later.
See you later.
Alright, that was only a 1-point move. And we're settling back into accumulation here.
We got any news today?
We do have something coming up at 10. I think it's like EIA And what else we got? Oh, 10:30. And we got EIA.
We got oil. We got oil coming out too, right?
Yep, oil and gasoline, 10:30.
Tesla trying to pump higher.
And let's see, there's an 11:30 bill auction, and that's it for the day.
How much time we got left in this 5 minute? We got a minute left in this 5 minute. Let's see if it wants to pump higher and trap some bears.
I don't know about the bears getting trapped here.
Bro, I got Twitter notifications, and it's just ridiculous how many notifications go off.
Yep. Yeah, it's the app is being tweaked to allow more notifications to come through.
That's
Is
crazy.
it still Twitter or is X?
It's X, yeah.
Porn X.
DMX.
That's what it is, man.
So 453.30 here is a key resistance area. If you look at the handle from 5:20 a.m., we're right back to it. And then if we revert that entire trend and we break 452.75, we'll likely resume back down to 452. Might even hit that overnight low of 451.80 or 451.80 right there. Because we are still in a bear channel.
Right, true.
And there's a division line here too. Let me get this out on the chart here.
Yeah, a bit of a bear flag on ES 5 minute right there. All those wicks and stuff. Wicks and shits.
There you go. Here's my 5 minute. Showing all the bear channel stuff.
Nice.
And all those little striped gray areas, those are little liquidity zones.
Now it's gonna go hit my stop. Oh, stop it. Want. Stop it. It's gonna bounce now.
You got one bar, but it's like half a point.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to go bearish on this.
See, it's if you look at the general trend is bearish, so like I will take and go bearish on all of the little green areas. Like every time it pulls up, I'll know where the resistance is just by looking at those little liquidity zones I have. I'll just take
Yeah.
a short.
We are coming back to that area I wanted to enter in originally.
Knowing where those little zones are has really helped me to prevent myself from countering the trend.
Right.
Because like I know if it A to B's that zone, I know to stay and sit on my hands to see if it's going to resume a trend out of that zone or if it's going to reject at that zone's resistance point and then break over and continue to be, in the general trend.
Right.
So it's like I literally had to write my own personal definition of supply and demand zones and just call it liquidity zones because it gives me a much higher frame rate, so to speak. So I have the different time frames that I use. I can identify those on each of those time frames, and then I can overlay them.
Gotcha.
Like, not only do I know where the main supply and demand zones are, I know where all the liquidity zones are within the trends.
Right. That's cool. Alright, so now that I got the right entry, gonna move my stop loss here. Take profit. Now it's back to 4-1. That's right.
All right, so we might get a little pop to that angular resistance one more time here, but if it can't break that angular, it'll stay bearish. my put spreads are still holding at about 150% return. So like I haven't swapped them yet,
Nice.
but if it starts giving up, I'll close them if they cross the 125% threshold and just reset.
What are equities doing? Meta's got sort of a rounding bottom right now. We got Microsoft trying to push higher too. Apple also pushing higher. Carvana's coming lower. Sorry, Carvana, but you're not heavily weighted in the stocks I watch.
Amazon broke 130. And let's see here. Tesla, I'm kind of looking at. Oh, people are seeing this as an inverse head and shoulders on Tesla. They're going to get trapped.
Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. Yo, I set my stop loss with an extra contract by accident.
Careful there.
Yeah.
Don't exceed your limits on risk.
Yeah.
All right, back to 452.80. Let's see if we pop back up to that angular or not.
I think we're just gonna crush back lower. I don't know, man. I haven't been thinking straight because I'm sick, and I probably shouldn't be trading.
Yeah, I've been battling a head cold this week too, but it's kind of slowed my mind down enough to where I can just be a little less squirrely, I guess.
Yeah.
Mellowed me out. All right, so we got a micro double bottom here. 50% retracement is 452.85. Didn't quite hit that.
Micro double bottom on the NQ there as well,
Yeah.
which it's like that hella short pattern where
Yep.
we could just bounce and push it back up, which is I just got a buy signal on that. On
Dude,
NQ.
There we go.
What?
We're about to print a 1 minute candle that touches that angular with a wick.
No.
And that's what I'm concerned about. It does look like the beginnings of a double bottom, but it can't confirm unless we can break 453.
3.5 minutes on this 5 minute.
And we got
It's like
we're
penny
almost
under.
coming into the round hour. So
There it is, 453 broken. Just by a penny or two, though. It needs force to go to 450, 350. Otherwise, it'll reject here and rip a face off to the bears. Right down to 452 even. How low can you go? And 452 is a vertical support zone where if we eat that, we'll end up down here at 448.
Bro, I knew this was gonna reverse. That's aggravating, bro.
Well, you've got the little double bottom print there, but it's not strong enough yet.
Dude, two fat losses yesterday and today, man.
right back to your entry, right?
Yeah, bro. Look at that. Look at that right at the stop over there, too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just visited that retracement level one more time, so.
I think the money maker for this month is gonna be just overnight trades, man. We should be here
for
at 2
real.
o'clock in the morning, you know.
Yo.
Yeah.
Because that's when it's happening. That's why Victoria took off. Oh no, Victoria's still here. I was like, she made her money overnight.
Typically in this time of year, it's like you get the great sideways, which is why I'm really hunting for those wheel trade setups. I love sideways because that's where I can just make a killing selling options. There's that breakover. Go, baby, go.
Equities are still trying to push higher, bro.
They're trying, but if we can't break 453.15 here, we're doomed. Going to 452 even if it can't. And then that EIA is not till 10:30, right?
No idea.
And it's 10:30.
Bless you.
Oh, sorry. You were clearing.
Maybe a drop-based drop on NASDAQ. The 15-minute suggesting we might reverse and make a 15-minute demand zone.
It's still possible. It's looking like it's trying to print a double bottom here, but like I said, if it can't break R1, it doesn't happen. We get a bear flag instead.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 more 1-minute candles in range, and if we break that 452.80 again, I mean 452 is the next stop. Just touched it.
All right, I'm not trying to blow this account. That's it's not happening.
Bears win. Sorry.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
It's tough to trade this kind of chop. It really, really is. But the discipline involved in doing everything you can to not trade counter trend
Yep.
is like overwhelming. It's like you instinctively you want to catch a bottom and go long here, but so does everybody else. And then what's the fundamental we know about all the big fish? Well, they're going to sell into strength, and then they'll buy into strength. So if the trend is generally bearish, they're going to sell into it. So every pop they see on it, they're going to sell.
Right.
So like I don't let bottom fishing instinct kind of take my mind over because I know that there's going to be someone there to sell it to me. Eventually this range will break. It's going to be choppy this morning, but eventually this range will break and form a trend. But the general consensus is let's be bears.
Right, right.
We don't have to stay bears. We can flip in the afternoon. Who knows? Maybe the oil report will crank the market back up. Who knows? But
Time is 10, yeah, so we'll see.
for right now, we're chopping until that decision comes. It's cool though. We can still scalp this range. It's still a very nice range.
Yeah.
It's almost well, it averages about 5 points here, so you just keep looking for that angular resistance versus the previous pops, and you can short them real quick for some 2 and 3 point scalps. Rinse, repeat.
Yo, Google, Meta, Tesla, they're strong. Microsoft double bottoming in demand. Come on, reverse, reverse, reverse.
I see Tesla coming to a dead stop at 259. I sold 550 covered calls on my open position yesterday. And I'm about to buy them back for a penny.
Nice.
That will take my cost basis down to negative $1.93.
Very choppy.
All right, this will be the last 1 minute bar that'll tell us if it's going to snap into that 452 reach. Let this one close. 1 second. Boom, we're under the angular. Watch for a quick rejection or 3-bar here.
$30 seconds left. The 15-minute, it keeps me bullish on NASDAQ because we could be making a 15-minute demand zone there. But, gotta see. Or maybe it's a 30-minute that's supposed to be bullish.
And we didn't quite, I mean, we got the 3-bar, but now we're pushed below the low, so we're gonna be bearish here. There is a slight liquidity zone right here at 452.75, but it's not very strong.
Bulls and bears are having trouble right now.
Got Starbucks
Oof.
ready to break over 2 here. Got old Jimbo talking about SoFi again, so you know it's gonna take a big old break over. Just hovering my position at 150%, and if it breaks down to 452 even, that'll climb really quickly to about 250%. That's where I'm going to do the swap.
Nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Expiration on it is tomorrow. So
Oof.
if I run a swap on that and then the swap locks in my profit, I don't have to care what happens tomorrow. But if it goes even further down and puts my first long strike in the money, it'll pick up probably 800 or 900%.
Damn.
It's crazy how you can adjust a position versus just open and close a position.
Right, right. Bro, my head's killing me right now.
452.50 hovering. Want to see it crush right through that to 452 even. Sorry about your head, man.
It's alright.
Some Excedrin on board.
Yeah. My head hurts, my account hurts. It's alright. We're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. Vic's trying to push higher. Damn. Damn.
Come on, 452. Heyday, cha-ching.
She.
That's the bottom liquidity zone right there at 452. Oh, if we smoke it, we're going to 458 pretty damn quick.
Yeah, key level 455, 4557 on ES right here. but not gonna go long because,
No,
well, no way.
trade with the trend, my friend.
Yep.
'Cause yeah, that double bottom had everybody trying to push into that, and like no one looks left.
Yeah.
They just see what's right in front of them, and that's why I pay attention to many different time frames at the same time.
Yeah, gotta look left.
Yes, sir. All right, gonna hit that 452 even. And if we snap 452, it'll go to 448 pretty damn fast. Our dog's going nuts, going at my door.
Hmm.
I need an office.
Give us like a drop base drop or something. Give us something we could enter on.
Right?
VIX just keeps pushing lower though. Higher though. We got a 4-hour demand along with a key level on NASDAQ right here.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta get this.
Yeah, do your thing. Can't fight the trend though. Key level on ES2. Really makes me want to take a trade here, but really shouldn't.
Come on, 452. Just a little bit further.
Let's do a quick pullback before we continue. Just a quick little one.
Let's see. We could touch the. There's another liquidity zone that ends at like 452.30. We could touch that real quick before breaking over more. We're also right on that angular for the overnight low.
Yeah.
So it may hold up here for a minute anyway and range. Ideally, it prints another bear flag and we get another 1-for-1 out of it. That'd be cool.
What time frame?
Looking at the 1 minute, it would be after that big old choppy convergence where we get this trend. And a 1-for-1 would send us to about 451.50.
Gotcha.
We just need to see what this next accumulation is going to do. To swap or not to swap? This accumulation to finish, and it'll tell me my answer. Currently, that position's at 200% now.
Nice. Beast mode.
Yes, sir. And around 250, I will look at swapping unless we got momentum that takes it even better. Start pushing 300. That swap gets more and more juicy, where it keeps me in a position that could potentially make a hell of a lot more, but it also locks up the profit in the position. Well, most of it. Yeah, this swap strategy has been just awesome on SPY, but it only really works well when you've got volatility like this.
Got you. That's dope, bro.
If the market's fairly flat, it doesn't really do much.
Right.
And then you're better off just opening and closing condors and spreads or whatever you got to do to figure out what the price action's going to do.
Right, that makes sense.
All right, break over. Flush
Nasdaq's like, I
452.
don't feel like it.
Come on, 451.50, baby. Let's hit it.
Bro, what a sell-off. I'm definitely a little annoyed with myself for trying to get that bullish, but shouldn't have traded at
It
all. Not feeling good.
it's like I said, it's the hardest thing to do to keep yourself from trying to counter the trend.
I know, I know.
You know, there's always a part of you that wants to get a good deal on something at a low price. And that's just what kind of drives you to be bullish in something like this. It is a very, very hard thing to overcome.
And we still got
And like
divergence. God
it's
damn.
it's taken me at least this long to be able to do that very well.
Well, we got divergence, but NQ was more bearish. Should have noticed that.
Keep going, baby. 225%.
Nice. And what's that on, a spread?
Yeah, it's on a debit spread. It's only $1 wide too.
Nice, bro.
I've got the 448, 447 strike spread expiring tomorrow.
Nice.
I haven't even looked at my GM spread yet. No. Well, it's up 25%. GM's gonna melt down slow. All right, we cracked 452. There's 250%, and we got momentum picking up now.
Nasdaq, if you could pull back to like 15,550, that'd be great. It's like, nah, I'm just gonna keep selling off.
At 451.50 is the mark. And that's just a 1-for-1 from our previous accumulation.
Right.
We could still go lower. There will be some liquidity right around that 451.50 though.
Now that I switched my bias, we're gonna reverse.
Oh, you know, it'll give you a quick pop.
Yep.
Like there's the 5-second 20 period we just rejected. But we still got business. 275, keep going.
The sell-off of all sell-offs today.
I still kick myself for missing the one from last week, but this one I'm getting.
Nice. Oh my goodness.
There's that little pop, but I'm expecting range here. Worst case scenario, you get a little 50% revision to like 452, but I don't think it's going to do that just yet.
Yo, that's wild. This is wild, man.
That's what makes trading fun.
Give us that drop base drop.
Right?
It's like, nah, we're reversing.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a revision. I said there'll be a little liquidity right down here. That was at 451.60. But I think we're gonna range, break over, finish the move to 451.50. And then if we smoke 451.50, man, 448 is like the next liquidity zone that I have.
Nice. Oh, we're just gonna blast right through my stops right now, aren't we?
There's a tiny bit of support right around 450 even, but
30 seconds left.
that's where the beginning of that possible A to B goes. As long as this 1 minute candle closes with rejection to the 8 period, which should still be good for our bear trend. Oh, 10 seconds left and it's going to pop right up to it. Go figure. That's what takes people's stops out. It really does. Emotions run high on that candle.
Oh, are we gonna reverse? I really think this is gonna reverse here. I really don't want us to, though.
It can, but it's not as likely as you might think. Range is more likely than anything at this point. Remember, we still have a 10:30 news event coming out, EIA.
Right. True.
Oil can't blast the market back up. Nothing will.
Yep.
So just continue to melt. Here's what I have on the 5 minutes so far. We're right at an angular on that bear channel. Kind of why we're getting a little bit of flood here. And we did close a 5 minute wick into that channel, into that angular support line there.
Yo, low-key bullish on ES right now. Oh, there we go. There we go. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Yeah.
That was the end of that accumulation.
Oh my goodness. Dude, this thing's just wrecking me.
Are you singing Katy Perry, Kevin?
What?
Wrecking ball.
Oh.
Sorry.
I say what?
Too funny. Well, we did make that melt back to 452. If we reject here, it'll reject hard as hell, so.
I came in for the 10:30 reversal.
There you go. It could be. It could be. You know, we do have EIA just a little while here. Like 8.5 minutes. Or 8 minutes even now. There's the 5 second 200. Just a poke over 452.
Oh, I just realized I didn't stop out completely of that short position. Nice. Dude. Can't win today. I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling good. You don't feel good, you don't trade good. Period.
Right.
Yeah, Kevin, you kind of sound like you don't feel good. You all right?
Nah, yeah, I got the flu.
Oh,
All right,
don't
swap.
trade.
Swap has been
I
done.
know.
Now I just sit and wait.
All right, let's go. 45.59. Rock you.
Did you say we will rock you?
You know, when you get the flu, you start hearing things, right?
Yeah.
I guess so.
There we go. GM meltdown, baby.
The whispers of the day.
Rocking 50% of my GM spread.
Nice.
Ford is down around 13 last I looked.
Yeah, there's kind of an area where it can bounce off 13, but the next stop, if it breaks that, is like 12.20.
I guess 45.59 is on the horizon here. I'm
Maybe a
hoping.
liquidity grab with this candle, push us higher a little bit. I know I'm seeing 45, 60, 50 key level, maybe. Maybe.
All right,
So it's
so
like it's like a rubber band, right? We pulled so far from view app right now, 12 points, that we might want to make it back up a little bit more.
Right.
so this little area we're in right now is the regression line on that bear channel. So it can actually bounce here, but I'm gonna wait till 10:30 to see what's what because that EIA is gonna make this move. If it moves a full bearish 1-for-1, it'll break down to that 450 pretty quickly.
Just look at that beautiful 5-minute inversed hammer pin bar, we call it, right?
Right.
So I would wait for a retest of that pin bar.
Anytime on the 5-minute pin bar there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pin bar, the body of that candle sits exactly on that regression line in that bear channel. So you got a point there. So we shall see. All right, so that position like just touched briefly on 300%. Running that swap strategy locks in 200%.
Nice.
So it's 200% return that I cannot lose no matter what happens. Even if the whole thing ends up in the money, I still can't lose.
Where you trade that on Weibo?
That I run on my Robinhood account.
I mean, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't even name the brokerages right today.
All good. But it's just on days where you get this kind of volatility, where you get this major trend, that strategy just kills it, knocks it out of the park.
Alright, I just
And
made
then
112 back.
and
Now,
you don't have to feel any kind of FOMO on it. You just sit there and you can take the money that you've locked in and do anything else you want with it.
right.
You don't have to worry. It just takes so much stress out of options trading. It can't lose.
I'm surprised that my view app on Tradeovate is different than my view app in Toss.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, right now, it's a difference of
Came
3
in here to
points.
stress relief because I just got done arguing with a planning director for an hour. Jesus.
Oof.
One thing I realized, man, is in our regular jobs, we create our own stress,
Yeah.
with people dictating unrealistic delivery timelines when it's not doable, but they say we have to strive for it. And I'm like, well, I will not be striving for that because you are setting that expectation for failure. So I understand, Cliff, what you just said, man. I battle with that kind of stuff every day.
Like every major corporation I've ever worked for has the same model, and it always fails. You got management on the floor. They know how to run the business, otherwise they wouldn't be managers there, right? Then you've got middle management or regionals or whatever the hell, and they're always saying, okay, well, this was last year's profit margin. Let's see if we can beat it this year. And they push the managers around, say, okay, well, you need to cut your labor and you need to make better margin on this or whatever. And all it does is feed into failure because it's great to want to exceed last year's goal, but be realistic. Realize that you're putting a whole bunch of stress on your workforce, and they're good at making money. They've been there. They're still there. If they're going to continue to at least meet last year's goal, you should be satisfied with that.
Is the
But it's
tree of
just
monkeys, man.
it's just
Yeah.
it creates a lot of
It's
stress,
that.
and then you got a whole bunch of employees all of a sudden making big turnover, and the rule always stands: employees don't quit jobs; they quit management. And typically, it's middle management and all the bean counters and the upper echelons of regional manager down to just
Why?
above location managers that just feel like they need to justify their jobs. You know,
Well,
You've
my
heard of
boss
the
is the owner of my company is a bean counter, and that's all
Yeah.
he does is count beans all day and day out. He micromanages people, and
Mhm.
it's a time suck.
It
Just
is.
and a soul suck too. It drives everybody to. We've had a lot of people leave.
Yeah,
Luckily, I'm a little insulated from it, but it's still some days it's hard.
they are great at wasting time. That's for sure.
News
Pulling
five
in all people,
seconds.
P&L meetings and all this other stuff that you just don't really need to care about. And what made it easier for me is when I didn't need to have a job to earn a living anymore. At that point, I was just like, you know what? I am absolutely stress free because I don't need this job. I can leave anytime I want. And I would just tell the people that. I would tell, even the district manager, be like, I don't need to be here. I'm here because I want to be here. Once they realize that, they leave me the hell alone. I'd be grateful he is still here.
So you know the concept of the tree of monkey management, right? On the bottom, on the top of the tree, you have your management looking down. And when they look down, all they see are smiley faces looking back at them, right? But when you go
Right.
on the bottom and you look up on the top, all you see are assholes.
Yep. You are absolutely right.
Yo, Boo Boo from YouTube said, "Why do you not like Apex?" Someone told me to join. Curious why. I don't know who said that we don't like Apex. Most of us trade Apex.
Oh
I
no, that's
just,
me, man. And
yeah,
and I think Jeremy, I think we're both kind of got fed up a little with Apex.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah.
They were
because
both
I'm
just,
stepping away, I'm stepping away from using Apex. I'm not giving them my 10%.
yeah, we're just having a time with it. I'll fund myself.
Go fund yourself, like the South Park episode.
Right?
So the challenge is this, right? If you got, say, for example, 10 grand, take 10 grand and open 5 2 grand account with trade of 8 each. And then your challenge is to grow that 2 grand account into 5 grand each,
Right. Right.
right?
Then it's 3 times 5.
Exactly. So if you make $100 in each one account, 2 points in each account every day, times 5, that's 500 a day. And
Yeah.
that's your own money. You don't
Yep.
have to meet a threshold of being $3,000 over, or struggle because there's a drawdown and you're freaking out because you took a bad trade and all of a sudden your drawdown is $1,300 and you're like, holy crap.
Right.
So the psychological plays a lot into that.
Yep.
That's why I don't
Absolutely.
think the top firms are ideal if you're just starting, man. I think you should just start small, trade the MES, and you know,
Yeah, I hear that. That makes sense. I like it because it does give you the opportunity to make real money without using real money. Your risk is
Right.
minimal if you do pass the valuation account. But no, I hear what you're saying.
I mean, I got a couple of 50K valuation accounts sitting right here. I'm not using them.
Oh, well, then give me the
I'm,
login. No, I'm just kidding.
you know, I'm just
Will
I'm just gonna
do.
sit here and be like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I don't know.
Gotcha. Yeah, Boo Boo from YouTube said the guy talking, please ask. Yeah, Boo Boo, they just explained why they don't like it because, like, I guess Ironclad, you want to explain it one more time for him?
So basically, with Apex, you have a drawdown that can create a psychological feeling as you're trading, because if you take a bad trade, it impacts your drawdown.
Right.
Say you lost $500 today, you lose $500 tomorrow. You're down now to your drawdown on a 50K account to $1,500.
Mm.
And to recoup that $1,000, you need to make at least 2,000 in profits to go back to your 2,500 drawdown. So
Right.
that's a psychological thing. Another is they have a rule that you need to be I think it's $2,500 above your 50K in order to take your first pay from them.
Yep.
And so that means that every time that you want to get paid, you need to be $3,000 almost up in the account all the time to be able to take 1,000 off.
Hmm. Yeah, it's just all the little hoops you got to jump through to make any money at it. It's just, in my opinion, I've started like, you know, $500 accounts and closed 10 grand out in 6 weeks on my own. I don't need Apex, and I don't like all the little hoops they jump through. It would be nice to have 50,000 to trade with, but if I would have just stuck at it, by now I'd have 50,000 to trade with.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
I
annoying.
opened a Ninja Trader account, and I'm trying to break down my TraderBait account now into smaller accounts. Those guys haven't answered to my
They
request
said,
to
Boo Boo said why. What do you mean why?
get why one white.
So the 10:30 news apparently was a nothing burger.
Looks
Yup.
like we're just accumulating sideways now. My swap is holding, and I don't have to care. I think that's it for the news today, and then we can still trend down. Don't even doubt that for a moment. So we still have plenty of downside, and a full 1-for-1 in this bear channel would take us right to 450. Let me see here. Tomorrow there was a little more news too, so let me get into that. Let's see here. Tomorrow we have.
So also for Boo Boo right there is the consistency rule. That is the one that got me because on a day like FOMC, I can make $5,000 in each account. And they don't consider that to be a steady, consistent trading. So they refuse to pay me
Right.
because they said that I needed to have a consistency of trading, which means I needed to be making $5,000 every day for them to say, yes, you're consistently making us money.
For
And
Apex?
also, they copy trade your trades, right?
Only certain traders. But Apex doesn't have a consistency rule.
They do. 30% consistency rule.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So when you go in to try to cash out your hard earned, money that you made it because you know you got lucky one day,
Right?
they will battle with you on that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, nah, I'm it's too much of a headache. And then especially after what I told you yesterday that happened to my son on that FOMC day,
Yeah.
where he lost 25,000 and they froze his accounts and they are now
Yeah.
refusing to give him the money back.
Yeah, that's
And
some
we have it all
BS.
we have it all recorded and everything else, and they're saying no. Yeah, no, that's just crack, man.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
some BS right there.
You
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Jeremy, what are you thinking? We go back lower? Or we chilling over here?
Chilling for another bar, but if this 5-minute bar revisits that wick from that what time was that? That 10:15 bar. If
that
we
pin bar,
revisit that wick at 451.65, we will resume the trend down to 450 pretty easily. So I'm like adding wings on now.
Hmm.
Well, because I can go and take a lower spread and work that into another butterfly.
Mr. Chavez Bembridge says best advice to start out.
What are you going to start out with, though? Are you going to start with futures, pennies? It's all going to. There's a lot of pieces, moving pieces to that. Oh no! Apparently, there's a flock of sheep running loose in my neighborhood now. Yay!
A flock of sheep?
Flock of sheep.
yeah, because you live out in the country, man.
Kind of like on the edge of suburbs and country.
Is that anything
Literally.
like a flock of seagulls?
Yeah, no, they're a little fluffier, not as they don't eat as much. you know, of everything else. They don't pick through everything. They just want your grass, maybe your lawn. All right. How we looking?
Man.
All right, fine. I will give you ask for that.
All right, so MQ is moving up and Yaz is moving down.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yo, somebody log off my computer for me.
Hey,
Zero discipline right now.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
see.
we're back. We're back retesting the middle of that pin
Yep,
bar, guys. So there you go, bar closed.
we knew we would be here. Next bar.
Yep, that's the theory. The theory is if you get in on the pin bar, you will, get screwed.
Yep.
Because you will come back. And let's see, look at that. We're gonna push.
Boo Boo said, so when do they pay? They pay, what is it, like 2 times a month? And
Yeah.
the first payment's like 20-something days after, I don't know, it's a weird rule.
See, the thing is, make sure if you're gonna go with them, make sure that you read everything that they got, watch every single video, and understand exactly what you're getting into. They
Yep.
also have a clause when you sign up the deal that after a certain period of time, they don't pay you cash anymore. They pay you into
Bitcoin. No, I'm just kidding.
Bitcoin. Yeah,
Really?
seriously, man. Yeah, yeah. They pay you. They pay you with coins, crappy whatever.
Yeah.
So that's another reason for not sticking around too much. So if you got in, if you managed to get some cash out of it, great. Um, I've seen the only people that have really liked and enjoyed staying with them are the people who get a lot of um, other people to sign up with their links. So you
Right.
get the affiliate, whatever.
Right.
What's
And
your
if you're
affiliate?
if you want to sign up, man, I'll share you my affiliate number.
Right.
I get $2.50 for everybody to sign up.
Yo, we need one for Bullishbrs. We
Yeah, it's
promote
just
them enough.
it's you know if you kind of look at and Lucian's our CEO. If you look at his philosophy, colluding with things like Apex is like kind of colluding with the enemy.
Really?
Yeah, we're here to teach people how to make money consistently by being disciplined traders without having them jump through a bunch of hoops.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Our philosophy is we want to teach people how to be profitable and consistent and disciplined. Okay, great. That's what the prop traders claim to do. They want to teach you how to be profitable and consistent and all this. That's why they have all these little rules and hoops to jump through.
Right.
So,
Oh, thank God.
and in the way they make their money is when the majority of people fail at that.
Right. Alright, I just scalped
Like
a short. Just made 100 back.
all of these eval accounts that you pay for and all of their little fees and stuff for converting it into a funded account and all that stuff, reset fees, monthly fees. It's just you got to think about if 90% of traders are failing to be profitable in that, and there's only 10% of people who actually are profitable with it. Where's the majority of their income going to come from?
Right.
They'll copy their best traders, sure. They'll maintain some positive flow in the market that way, but coming up against that income versus the income they make for how many people fail, I think their business model is geared towards that failure. That's why there's so many rules in place.
Absolutely.
It sucks, but it is what it is.
It's how they do business.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's a successful business model, but where does it leave the actual people?
Right.
And I believe that if if anything, we should start our own damn prop firm without all those little rules, other than the fact that you do have a drawdown limit. That would be about it.
Bullishbrs prop firm.
You know,
That'd be really funny.
because we will literally take you into this room and show you how to consistently read price action and trade profitably. It takes a lot of capital to do that, so it's not like, it's kind of a pipe dream, but that would be ideal if we could do that.
Yup.
Alrighty then.
Borrow money.
We broke the bottom of that wick. Make a 1-for-1, guys.
Yes, we
450, here we
did.
go.
No. We're like taking step. It's like a step drop today.
Yeah.
Step.
Rally base rally.
So,
Well, it's
My
reversed.
target here. If we don't do any reversal, my target is 45.41,
Yeah.
and that's because there's an open gap there.
Yeah. Let's see here.
We got a little divergence again. This time in NASDAQ demand. But divergence has not been playing out. Wouldn't recommend.
Alright. Oh, this is creepy now.
Let's see if I can run one more swap down. My first swap will eventually become very, very profitable.
Whoa! Look at that beauty.
There we go. Keep going.
You know what I gotta start acknowledging too is like, where is VIX opening, right? Did we gap up on VIX? Are we higher on VIX? That's bearish, right? Are we lower on VIX? That's bullish, yada yada. Damn, okay.
My position didn't open on UUP.
Come on,
Let's see, where's the index at?
45, 41, 45, 41, 45, 41.
I got key level 45, 42, 25, but 45, 41. You said that's a gap?
That's a
No.
fair value gap, so it's when there was a breakout and we.
No, fair value gaps aren't real. That's like saying the tooth fairy's real. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
the other-
just kidding.
I'm gonna call it the ironclad gap.
Nah.
Then.
There you go, the ironclad guy. The other pressure on the market right now is that the dollar is straight up rallying, but it's about to hit angular resistance. Looking at DXY, it'll probably hit about 102.75 to 102.80 for angular resistance and then break over. So I'm going to look to build a credit spread on UUP as a hedge. So if the dollar reverses really quickly, the market starts to gap up, it'll hedge against my short positions. I used to do this a lot, and it's very rare that I do it now, but this gap up on the dollar can't be ignored. It's still in a general bearish trend, just like we traded today. We had that bounce and then resumed the bearish trend. Same.
We're in a... Where is it?
Oh my god.
Oh, toss.
What's up with that kitty?
We're in an 8-hour demand on ES, but nothing's been holding up. That's crazy, dude. Alright, here's where we reverse. Exactly right here. I'm just kidding. I'm calling it. Here's our bottom.
Everyone remember Kevin has the flu.
Yeah.
Not thinking straight. Don't listen to me. Yo, Delta's been just like dead.
It's like I say when I'm sick. I got more snot than brains right now.
Yeah, guys, I came in late, but I saw that pitch downgraded the indexes.
Oh.
What are they gonna do to the day for the week?
Yeah, they downgraded our credit rating.
What up, Chicken Hawk?
Love that username, by the way.
Yo, guys, give me ideas for this week's webinar. If my head's in the right space.
I still want to do one on the swap strategy. I really do.
Yo, could you do this week's?
On the weekend, I'm kind of shot because I got a lot of plans. But
You could do a Friday. You want to do a Friday? We could do it early.
either that or possibly I could do a Monday.
Monday? We could do Monday.
Mainly, it's good to have some questions come out while I'm talking about it because I might miss some stuff. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to the swap strategy.
Well, what I do for my webinars lately is I'll do like a slideshow of just information after information. I'll do like, depends on the category, but like 12 to 18 slides. I do Google Slides. It's super easy to put together. The information's not easy to put together, but the slides themselves are pretty simple. But and then you could do like a Q&A afterwards.
I'd be able to do that, or I could also do like an explanation while looking at the options chain.
There you go. That'd be cool too.
Friday would be good. Not this Friday though, but most Fridays, because I have Fridays off, so I get to do whatever I want on Friday.
Ah,
Nice.
Well, mostly I just end up working, but
so that project that I can't really talk about is producing a press release pretty soon here, so we'll get some more info.
Cool.
Things are starting to happen with that though, and good things for everybody involved. So,
Nice.
and like I said, there's a big place for us there too. So
Very cool. I'm excited.
I am thrilled beyond belief.
Nice.
All right, there we go. A little short entry there.
Guys, I'm gonna probably wrap it up in about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's getting on 11, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dun, dun. Come on, 2-pointer. There's half a point. It's almost 1 point. There's a point.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right? Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, what's the symbol for the 10-year?
I don't know.
Is that a ZB? ZB, you think?
Oh yeah, I think you're
It's one of
right.
the Z's, guys. Is Z something? I bet if you tag,
Oh, ZB's the 30-year.
if you then
Z.
try ZN.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Hold it now. Hit it.
Hit it. Damn. Like Beastie Boys?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hold it now is my rhyme. All right, there was a 1 minute tweezer right there. And we're just chilling a hair above that 451 mark.
Dollar continuing to go lower. I mean higher.
Yeah. Yeah, it's continuing on up, but like I said, I want to put up a little hedge so that when the market snaps back, I can be short the dollar and run that with the credit spread.
Nice.
Let's see here, what's the expiration looking like?
Damn. Market's just like, I'm just gonna keep dropping. I got nothing else to do today. I gotta start using the 5-minute supply demand zones. Those are pretty clean.
Right?
Like, right here, this one right here. But I guess this was also a broken 90-minute. I
Check
want
out that
this
daily.
candle. I want this candle to close green. but like with a long wick on top. Got a minute left.
There's a lot of buyers sitting at 45.40.
There we go.
Yo, that's crazy.
What I'll do is I'll sell these 50-cent wide credit spreads on UUP for like 48 cents.
On Yo-Yo Ma?
So my risk is like 2 cents.
Right.
And my potential reward is 48 cents.
Nice.
And even if they lose, they're losing 2 cents or $2 per spread. Whoop-de-doo. But if the market rips and the dollar drops, I can collect a huge kickback on that particular spread.
Cool, man. Well, we didn't get the entry I was looking for on the ES because it just dropped. Part of me feels like Nasdaq's gonna reverse here because of how that candle closed.
Right.
But another part of me is like, nah, trend is bearish. No way. Alright, ES at that key level 4542. Yeah, it's just dropping like hotcakes today, man.
Fill it, fill it, fill it.
Oh, I forgot I had.
All right.
Come on, 45.41. It just hit 45.41.50. 45.41.50. 45.41. Come on. We can't make it to 45.40.
Bye-bye. I'm going to hit 450 for sure.
VIX keep pushing higher. Dollar's getting a little bit of a rejection.
Come on. 25 cents to hit my target. 25 cents. There you go. Boom. Done.
Bing. Thank you. Come again. Now that song's stuck in my
Could you? Yeah, I was gonna say, could you stop?
I'm dead.
I came in for a reversal, but I think I'm not getting it anytime soon.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for Nasdaq to close below here and retest this 15,500 area and take that short.
I'm going to throw down another butterfly here in a few minutes.
No, don't hurt a butterfly.
Oh, the butterfly that pays.
Is there a caterpillar strategy too?
Nah. Oh my goodness.
Sellers are just like so heavy right here.
I just want one of these spreads to fill.
Time is it?
Come on, dollar. Pop a little bit more and get those filled. Go.
Alright, ladies and gents of the YouTube guys, I'm gonna wrap that up right there. Appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Hope you guys have a great day, good trading day. Hopefully you guys grab some good trades on this crazy bear trend today. Catch you guys